Hello everyone, welcome to today's interview session. I am Lakshmi Priya, a digital engineering master's student. Today here with me for this interview is one of our faculty members from the Fin department. Let's get to know about him. Hello Professor, could you introduce please?
Yeah, my name is Bernhard Preim. I was raised and born in Magdeburg and I studied computer science here at this faculty, did also my PhD here on interactive computer graphics, and then moved to an independent research institute in Bremen, where I led a group on surgical planning. So we did a lot of medical diagnostics and therapy planning. And then I was appointed here in 2003 in the faculty.
Could you let us know the courses which you are dealing with?
My chair is called visualization. So I teach a lot of visualization. There's a basic visualization course for bachelor students, a basic HCI course also, human computer interaction, a course on computer-assisted diagnosis and treatment. So that's a very medical-oriented course. And then there are advanced courses on visual analytics, three-dimensional and advanced user interfaces, narrative visualization, and medical visualization.
There are a lot of lectures which you are dealing with. Yeah. This interview will be about narrative visualization. So can you give us a brief introduction about the course narrative visualization?
Yeah, that's really a modern and recent topic, narrative visualization. The term narrative visualization was coined in 2010 by Siegel and Her. And basically it's motivated by the success of storytelling. Yeah, cognitive science tells that people are very well at remembering stories, whereas they are not so well at remembering isolated facts. So it's about data-driven storytelling, where, for example, a story about a disease or about climate change is created based on data and data facts that are arranged very carefully. And a lot of principles from drama, literature, cinema, theater is introduced there, to have a tension arc where really people get motivated and engaged, because we all know that people can remember things much better if they are emotionally involved. Yeah, so it's a quite interdisciplinary line of thinking, not only computer science.
So there are many areas of topic which are covered in this. Are there any specific areas of topic which you are going to deal with? Yeah,
in this seminar there are first basic things, really how to structure drama, for example, and how to translate this to a computer science presentation, basics about successful narrative strategies, how to persuade people. And then there are applications, for example, climate modeling, astronomy, medical topics. The topics are chosen such that they probably are interesting for a broad audience. One could also say that this is related to or even part of science communication. It's the goal to make scientific research results more broadly available, so that people also can not only take the results and understand them, but also get a feeling for how they were achieved, about the scientific process.
If I have to take this course, are there any prerequisites which I need to fulfill?
No, there are no mandatory prerequisites. It would be good, but it's not a prerequisite to have taken the basic visualization course before, so that there is a basic understanding of, for example, how colors are used, which diagram types are good for which purpose, and so on.
So are there any subsequent courses which I can take if I want to excel in this particular subject?
Actually not, because that's really basically at the end of the master course. But a couple of students then took indeed a master thesis topic in our group, so that's how they extended this.
So talking about master thesis, what subsequent prospects can students expect after taking up this course?
I think more and more research institutes spend effort not only on doing research, which still is their core business, but also on making their results publicly available. There are activities like the Long Night of the Sciences, but also other things. There are podcasts, there are videos that are made for the general public and honestly also for political decision makers, because a research institute wants to attract funding. And that not only comes when you can prospect and suggest interesting research, but also if you can convince the public and the policymakers that this is really something interesting and relevant.
Yeah. The research topic touches about many things like climate change, astronomy, many things are there. So are there any common mistakes which people who come from many different backgrounds do in this subject?
Actually not. I would not say that people make mistakes. What I advise them is, it's a seminar. Yeah? So basically the students prepare presentations and I help them and prepare them for this. Try to make your talk also a piece of narrative visualization. Yeah, so the principles of creating a tension arc, of making things interesting, like using carefully chosen rhetoric questions, apply this to your talk as well. It's not only about conveying a certain content in this or that research paper they wrote about this and that, but about engaging the audience so that they ask questions and that we have lively discussions.
So how will the course proceed? Will there be only one seminar or is it, does this?
We will extend this and make a lecture and a seminar. I mentioned that this topic is quite new. Yeah. So we started in 2022 with a seminar. We had it 3 times now. There is more and more research in our group on medical applications, but also in other groups. And meanwhile, I have the impression that there is enough content so that it would be worth to prepare a lecture, and the seminar is then associated with the lecture.
So are there any exercises which students need to perform?
No, not necessarily. They will still give a talk their own, but there will be also lectures prepared from us. I do this together with Monique Moischke, who is postdoc in my group, and she's very experienced in this area. So we think about making an additional lecture to this.
So is this talk just once, or does this happen in many times?
Yeah, many times. That should be a repeated offer, because it's also the core research topic in our group. So we are really interested in preparing master students for this work, also to attract PhD students in this area.
How will the final exam be?
The students get a grade so far for their presentations only. Yeah, if there would be a lecture, then there will be an oral exam. Yeah, I do not expect that this is a topic that attracts more than 50 students. Then it would be a written exam. I expect that it remains in the area where it was before, and that is about 20 students.
So would you like to suggest any strategies for students to perform better?
They are already quite good. I'm really satisfied with the quality of the talks. I often think, well, that's really a fun lecture for myself, because the students themselves are typically very engaged. Yeah, I really have nothing to complain about.
Okay. Any final word of advice you would like to give?
Yeah, I can recommend this course for students that are thinking a bit more interdisciplinary. Yeah, if you are just a computer scientist focused on software development, software architecture and nothing else, probably you would think that's too soft. Yeah, but if you are thinking a bit more broadly also on psychology, cognition and so on, I think then it is a good course.
Yeah. Thank you for your insights.
Thank you.